Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Simulator19 and welcome to a first look which is a little bit different today. I have been very fortunate enough to have some close contacts of mine who have been recently visited AGRITECHNICA, and they have been able to supply with me with the DLC, it's not even the DLC really, with the download codes for some of the exclusive mods available only to AGRITECHNICA visitors. So we've seen over the last week on the Giants Farm Simulator page that there have been mods distributed or links to mods that will be available for any visitors. You have to go on a mini kind of like treasure hunt, go to each of the manufacturers, go and find a certain download or like certain piece of information like a pamphlet or a presentation sheet, and then you have to take that to Giants and then you will get the codes, and lo and behold, here we are. So these are three of the pieces of information, three of the pieces of equipment here. Now it's worth pointing out, everything that we've seen on the Giants website is not available at AGRITECHNICA if you are visiting. There are certain pieces that are only there, what would appear to be like a promotional tool right now. Now that being said, for example, if you think about the Kverlin pack that we saw last week, that is not available. But you would think that given that the models have been made, that it's only a matter of time until we see it. So watch the space for that one. We're not quite sure what's going to happen, but it will be truly interesting to see. What I do know though is that we've got some pretty nice looking models. Starting with what we have in front of us, this is the John Deere 9000 series Forager, which is part of the Kemper pack. So there's a whole array of headers coming through. I think there's about 6 in total, which you're able to strap onto this mighty fine John Deere Forager. You've got the class Action 960. Also 930, I believe, with the tracks though. That is 3D tracks, people, and it looks blimmin' marvelous. We've got a brand new power tube trailer, a very well detailed roster match actually, which we'll get to, and we have a Slurry Tanker as well. Now there's a few other bits and pieces that we don't have here yet, but yeah, we're just going to take a look into these two in particular here. Now, these models here and the Combine are a real sign of the consistently higher level of detail available for FS19 and what would look like to be for FS20 as well. So these are really quite something. So we're going to start by jumping into this guy. Before we do though, let's have just a quick look around the outside. As you can see, the detail work on the switches, the plastic grills here look very, very nice. You can really see the difference in the material textures, which I do love. Check out those two exhausts. They look fantastic. Now I'm not quite sure actually quite where those exhausts connect into. There's a lot of pipe work there. Yeah, maybe let's go into that big block. But yeah, huge level of detail all the way across the board there, and then right down to the front end as well. Look at the size of that feeder house. We jump inside the cab, and here is the John Deere cab that we come to know and love really. We'll fire it up. Up come our displays. It is pretty much what we'd expect to see. Now, in terms of the options, there are 3 different lengths of options for your pipe. We have got the small one here, the small, medium, and extended. So depending upon what header you have on the front there, you can kind of mix it up a little bit. But yeah, I really do think the detail on this is quite something. Very, very nice indeed. And it looks incredible. Can't wait to see what it looks like with a pickup header on the front. But yeah, ultimately, quite the piece of equipment. And now moving on, we'll go into the store and have a look at that. It is a little bit expensive. It's currently spec'd out at £366,000. As you can see, we changed that around, so we have that's the extended pipe there, which folds up and looks very nice. Obviously, you want to keep Michelin tires on because they always look the best. But yeah, it is an absolute beast. Really, really is. Coming into the Kemper headers, all of the various different forage headers we have. So we start from right here, and then you can see the lineup is quite spectacular as you go through here. One for every different brand, really. So we're getting a bit wider. 7. I have a 6-meter header on the front here, but this is for the 9, and then it's going all the way up as well, so you can get right up into the 9-meter headers, which are huge. So that's why when you'd want to see the extended auger or pipe on there for sure. So that's pretty cool. Switch this guy off. Now the class action, which to be honest, I was really hoping we would have seen come in the DLC, but for clear reasons we didn't. I'm alright with that now because here it is. It's a beautiful looking model once again, but check out those 3D tracks. And something that's really worth keeping in mind of as well, this is technically a mod. So anyone who is now creating a vehicle with tracks would have the ability to be able to add those in to their own version. That looks brilliant, it really, really does. There is one small fault with this that we've seen so far. Jump into here. And that fault is when you put it into reverse, like so, the front lights come on. I think that's the line of code that needs to be changed somewhere. It's fine going forward. Backwards, front lights come on. We're just going to disconnect the trailer there and move forward. Now, this is what I find really quite interesting. Just look at the back end. I think there's so much detail around those tracks there. I absolutely love it. Really, really nice looking tractor. Inside, it's the class action that we know from the DLC there. Very highly detailed, looks very nice, but yeah, just some great power. Now once again, if we come back into the store here, we don't have as many configurable options as we used to, or as we certainly do on the other DLCs. It's just the 930 or the 960, but yeah, 390,000 for the top. That is a lot of money for a tractor. That being said though, when it's pulling out 445 horsepower, you're getting your money's worth. That's going to be a lot of engine power right there. Certainly can rival your Cat Challengers, even your lower end 8R, 9RT, the crawler tractors as well. So they're getting a lot of power out of that. But yeah, another nice looking tractor there. I can't wait to stick that bit in front of like a big horse or something. That should be really nice. Behind it we have the Brent the power tube, which is nice. It's a good sized trailer actually. Looks very well detailed. I love this pack. You've just got to hand it to the mod creators and to Giants. It just looks beautiful. Let's jump back in. This is a very nice looking trailer all around there actually. Comes in a few colours there, but yeah, it's just good looking trailer. Very happy with that. The Slurry Tanker as well. Now this can fit any of the in-game or the original dribble bar cultivators on the back here really. Injectors, that's the word I'm looking for. Injector. So that can fit up the back there, but again, that's not what I'm interested in with this. Look at all the chrome work and all the detail around this front end. That is just magnificent. Really, really nice. Same thing goes for this front end here. Just a lot of time spent modeling this, and I think it really does show through. It's very good. Speaking of detail, we head on over to the Rostelmash, and this combine was a surprise to me. It looked like it had some good levels of detail on there, but I just weren't expecting it to look so good, to be honest. Well, I'm going to show you some of the features that I really like about it in just a second. Before we do that though, back into the store. That's the wrong one. There we go. So this is the 350,000 essentially, with a few smaller options for what tires you want to put on there. We'll keep the Mitas for now. But as we go back, and then you're gonna need to get your header as well, which is 9 meters. So it's a good size header, nice detail on there. Thing I like about it, as we come around the corner here, so we have it all connected right now. So we'll just fire it up. First of all, not only can you see, look at all the pulleys and the workings in there, but when you fire it up, they all start spinning, which is always really good to see. I love why the exhaust is on this one, by the way, right in the middle there, quite weird. Fans going around there, brilliant. Nice bit of animation in the front. What we're going to do is we'll snap it off. But again, I just love all the detail on the front end there as well, all the piping, all the just everything about it just looks fantastic. Jump inside the cab here, nice looking cab. Never seen inside a Rostelmash, can't say I know much about it, but everything seems to be working as you'd expect. You've got the computer screen is functioning, which is always nice to see. So we come out though, one thing I saw that really caught my eye, and you don't see a great deal of the Lexion and recently launched in the Clash DLC was an exception to this, I guess. But the animation on the back end, when you want to put the straw swap down, I really like that. I think that's really nice. Up it goes. Good to see. Love to see it. That comes folded up as well. So, like I say, all of the well thought out animation and detail to that. Something that we've always seen throughout 19 is with the material textures, how much better they can make anything look there, and that is no exception for this, for these two models here. Now, again, I think we will see more of these arrive soon. It is just at the moment there a demonstration, really, or a promotional tool for AGRITECHNICA, which runs from the 10th of November through to the 26th. Keep an eye out for Virtual Farmer heading over there next weekend, along with Mr. CLP, who I believe they're both doing the Farming Simulator League commentary. And that will be something that's going to be very interesting to see, no doubt. Until then, though, we are going to keep an eye on to see if anything else is going to be announced there, because I think that's going to be really fascinating. Some of this work is really, really nice, actually. Very beautiful mods, and I think they will be truly a great addition into the game. Just look at those two there, for example. Absolute beasts. Until next time, though, I've been Simulation4TheNation. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe, drop any comments, questions, or feedback down below, and I will see you all in the next one.